Why do you think all these young men and young women are going to Daesh?
C'est des gens, en fait, si vous voulez.
They are kind of the perfect target. They believe things easily.
We were not ready to fight this new threat. Absolutely not.
French Senator Nathalie Goulet is blunt in saying the country must basically start the fight against ISIS, or Daesh as it's called, from scratch.
It's like being on Titanic with a little spoon. You know, every day you have to prevent the water to come on this side. So right now the jihadists are running faster than the lawmakers. But it starts to be much better. The tools are almost ready.
The most important tool, intelligence sharing. Prior to the Paris attacks in November, French authorities had this man, Fabien Claun, under surveillance. Despite that, Claun was able to help plan the attacks, a major failure of intelligence, according to Senator Goulet. She took us to the home where Claun lived and became radicalized.
It's a decent place with a nice environment, and that doesn't prevent the people to get radicalized in France.
C'est bien.
Leading the search for answers is Samia Maktouf, a lawyer who represents the families of the victims of the terror in France.
They don't want to see another mother crying because the son is not here anymore.
With her hand-drawn chart showing the connections between terror attacks in multiple countries, she brings to mind the same dogged determination of Homeland's obsessive CIA agent, Carrie Mathison.
Here. We have to figure out what happened right here.
They were well known by the police and the intelligence, but they were freely acting. There is a lack of sharing information.
Stovepipe.
Yes, that's the problem.
And that's why now the French government has taken unprecedented steps to improve its intelligence efforts. A state of emergency declared after the November attacks has been extended to last more than a year. The French military has been called up too, as U.S. and coalition airstrikes have been winning the conventional war against ISIS in the Middle East, this week killing ISIS number 2, Abu Muhammad al-Adnani. ISIS fighters are now moving beyond the borders to carry out attacks in the West.
They've put up security on both sides of the Eiffel Tower since the shooting here last November, and they have about 10,000 French soldiers patrolling. And what do you look out for?
We're looking for all